Good morning, everyone. Amy Green here with Pastor Laura and Pastor Ron, and this is our worship preview.
So this Sunday is Palm Sunday, March 29th, and we have two worship services on Sunday morning. Our early worship is at 8 a.m. in the Barnes Memorial Chapel. For Palm Sunday, I will be reading the Palm Sunday story and offering a reflection on that. There will be a hymn, prayer, and we will celebrate the Sacrament of Holy Communion. A wonderful way to start your Palm Sunday morning, especially if you're an early riser. Again, 8 a.m. in the Barnes Memorial Chapel. And then at 10:15, we will have a wonderfully vibrant and special worship service here in our historic meeting house. Pastor Laura will tell you more specifics about that, but it will have all kinds of wonderful ways to celebrate Palm Sunday, including a palm parade. We will receive palms and hear the story told by some of our youth. So if you can't be here in person, you can watch our live stream on YouTube, our Facebook page, or our website, either live as we are worshiping here or later as they are archived there. So we hope you can join us for Palm Sunday worship.
So as Pastor Ron said, this Sunday, our 10:15 service will be led by our youth. We have 13 youth who will be sharing monologues, doing scripture readings, leading the call to worship. And so this is going to be a very exciting worship. This is our confirmation class. They've come nearly to the end of their confirmation journey. And particularly for these youth who are sharing the monologues, we had a rehearsal last weekend, and I said to Pastor Ron, these youth, they've really gotten the hang of sharing story, and I just think it's going to be a really wonderful service to celebrate their growth in leadership in our church. And so we hope that you will join us for our 10:15 service, especially this Palm Sunday.
And in about 15 minutes or so, we have our last midweek Lenten service in the chapel.
And a week from today, we will be right in the midst of Holy Week. And we do have special Holy Week worship services planned. On Monday, Thursday, which is April 2nd at 7 p.m., we will have a service here in our historic meeting house. That service has 4 elements to it. First, we gather for worship and prepare ourselves. Then we read the story of Jesus washing the disciples' feet, and we offer the opportunity for a ritual where we can wash each other's hands or feet. Then we remember that Jesus on that night instituted what we now know as Holy Communion or the Lord's Supper. So we will read that story and celebrate communion. And then we end by hearing the end of the story in the crucifixion. Then on Good Friday, April 3rd, there are 2 opportunities to gather. The first is in the afternoon at 2 p.m. Pastor Laura will lead a prayer walk at YMCA Camp Sloper. It's a walk around the Camp Soper Pond with prayer stations along the way. So just meet at the McLeod Pavilion, which is the main pavilion right at the main parking lot, at 2 p.m. if you would like to join that walk. And then on Good Friday evening at 7 p.m. we will gather again here in our historic meeting house for a service of Tenebrae. That is a reading of the story of the crucifixion in 8 different pieces and the extinguishing of lights as we read that story. So I hope that you will join us for all or some of these special events as we prepare ourselves, hear the story of Jesus' crucifixion, and prepare ourselves for Easter morning.
And one final way that we hope you will join us in participating in the life of the church is through our Holy Week Vigil. So that begins immediately following our Maundy Thursday service, so 8 p.m. on Thursday, continuing all the way through Sunday morning, concluding right before our sunrise service. And so we hope to have one person, or if you have a small group, your family, in the chapel. There will be prayer stations set up there every hour through Thursday all the way until Sunday morning, even in the middle of the night. And so there are still some open slots in that Holy Week Vigil. We hope that you will sign up. You can also just contact the church office to find out about those if you have any challenges with Sign Up Genius. But this is a really meaningful way, again, for us to have this continuous opportunity of prayer throughout Holy Week, and then just to be a part of something, to take a moment to pray, and to be unified together through this Holy Week prayer vigil.
So we hope to see you on Sunday and throughout the coming week. God bless.
God bless.